Hey, I'm Ruben Santos, you know what I mean? I'm fighting out of Oligio, Texas by way of Saginaw, Michigan. I'm going to go in there, do what my coaches tell me to do, and I'm going to pull out this win, point blank, period.
So my name is Oligio, the Rooster. I'm at Child's Play MMA out in Parker, Colorado, and so I'm excited for this boxing fight. Been training pretty hard for it. Look forward to it.
Out of the knockout tickets from in red corner, fighting out of Empire from Oligio, Texas by way of Greeley, Colorado, Ruben Santos. And fighting out of the last contact of the corner from Child's Play MMA in Parker, Colorado, Dylan the Rooster. His professional 118-pound bout is scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds.
We're in the professional ranks now. We're upping it to 4 3-minute rounds. We have Ruben Santos wearing the blue trunks facing off against the Child's Play MMA fighter wearing the yellow trunks, Mr. Dylan Oligio, in this 118-pound fight. So Santos red gloves, Oligio blue gloves. Rob Mullins third in the ring, calls the fighters to the center, and we are off with professional boxing action. And Santos working long punches early. Oligio comes from a very strong Taekwondo background, known throughout the state of Colorado for his prowess in MMA fighting. Looking to put a stamp in the boxing division is Oligio. Of course, in these lighter weight classes, you're going to expect the conditioning and the speed to be more on display, and you can see that immediately with the speed of the punches that these two have. And punches, head movement, footwork, everything. It's just a faster pace. And Oligio thinking about the body lock there. Santos looking to put together combinations, punching his way in. And Oligio doing quite a bit of waiting here in round number 1. See if his corner asks him to be a little more aggressive coming out for the second round if we go there. Oligio doing a great deal of work off of his lead hand, switching stances, but not having much success getting the power shot in yet. And again, we see switching stances by Oligio. Digging shot to the body by Santos. Oligio takes it well. Oligio momentarily allows himself to be pushed into the corner, shows good ring awareness, circles out, not spending lots of time in the corner or on the ropes. And Oligio looking to answer back hard, wants to try to put a stamp on the round, about to have the 10-second clacker. And looks like we're going to go to round 2 in our first pro fight of the evening.
Direct sales located at 9360 Metro Boulevard in Westminster. From your computer, electronics, mobile phones, and printing, it's net direct sales.
Round number 2. Got a total of 4 3-minute rounds here in the Pro Division. 8-ounce gloves being worn by the fighters throughout the rest of our card this afternoon and this evening. And Santos with a good combination. Corner of Oligio wanting him to step through with power. Oligio warned about pushing off with the elbow and the forearm. Something in his MMA competition he would be allowed to do, not so in boxing. Santos, good job keeping his guard high and tight. Really trusting his cover. Doesn't much matter where the punches come from. He knows he's going to be in place to keep himself safe. Santos doing a nice job staying outside of the range of Oligio unless he's in there trying to work some punches of his own. Oligio's really having to take long steps to try to get in there, and Santos just understands that distance so very well. The corner of Santos asking for more work now. Oligio probing with his punches. Sometimes seems as though that's what he wants to do, and other times because Santos has just put himself outside of the range. And probably the best punch of the fight there was that left hand by Santos. Skipped off the forehead of Oligio. About to have the 10-second clacker, and can hear Santos' corner saying they want more than one shot. He's had a couple of times in the round where he's managed to land a good shot on Oligio, but like his corner's telling him, not following up as though he should. Round 3, and interestingly enough, Santos looking out into the crowd and taking instructions from someone that was talking to him, and it must be somebody close because the cornermen of Santos were agreeing with what was being said. And these guys definitely picking up the pace here in the third. And nice job. Even though they're being more aggressive, they're still having lots of speed. Looking to put a little more power into each technique, it would seem, as well. Oligio told by referee Rob Mullins to keep those punches up a little higher. Santos has his trunks pretty high. They said in the rules meeting that anything from the navel or below would be considered a foul, and that's about the center of Santos's name on his trunks. And Oligio going into a little bit more of a counter-punching mode here. Came out looking aggressive in the third and having a fast pace, and that slowed a good bit as well from both fighters.
Ruben, that's double jab. Double jab. Double jab.
Oligio needs to be careful about putting that lazy left hand out there. That's something Santos gets a read on. He can come over the top on it. Santos tried to close in with the right. Oligio saw it coming. Good job in the clinch by both. Each was trying to upset the footwork of the other, and each showed that they know some of the tricks of the trade. And Santos again enters with just a picture-perfect, high, tight guard. If you're going to put a picture in an instruction book on how you should enter to minimize the damage that you could take, it looked like what Santos is doing right now. And one more time, Oligio being told to bring those punches up. Having been warned twice, if that's something that happens again, the referee might referee might have some thoughts about taking a point. 10-second clacker sound. It looks like we're going to go into the final round of our first pro bout of the night.
MMA. I was just thinking. Yeah. So, first boxing show? Yeah. He doesn't do 5-round title fights? Right now. No, it's all tree. Yeah. That's funny. Reminds me of like my nephew. I'm this many.
So the bell sounded to get the final round started, but they're searching for the mouthpiece of Santos. It's back in, then they have to bring Oligio to awareness that the round has started. And here we go with punchy time. And Oligio backing up a good bit, but looking to fire off more punches. And Santos, by far the most aggressive we've seen him in this fight. Looks like he wants to come out and try to end it in the fourth. Almost like he's trying to tell his opponent, I was getting work in for the first three, now it's time to finish. And we'll see how that plays out for him. Oligio now putting his punches together in combinations. Santos, nice job coming across with the left, and almost a little bit of an elbow block into the forehead of Oligio. Surprised the referee didn't warn him on that. Oligio keeping that right hand nice and tight. And in the corner of Santos, they're calling for 4-punch combinations. Want him to up that output. Not just go in and land a single. Go in, see if you can do something to cause some prolonged damage. These guys have each landed good shots on one another, but it's typically been singles. A lot of times it's the accumulation of shots within a combination that does the real damage. Oligio reaches long with the jab. Finds his target, unable to step in and follow up with the right hand. A little bit of a cuffing shot around the ear there by Santos. Momentarily upset the footwork of Oligio, and Oligio just hit him in the hip again. Referee didn't call it this time. Oh, and a nice check right hand there by Santos. Just caught Oligio stepping in with his footwork. Really beautiful timing by Santos on that one. Now Santos following up with those 3 and 4 punch combinations his corner's calling for. And Santos's corner saying keep it up. They're really liking what they're seeing here. 10-second clock is sounded. No power shots here, but both guys trying to keep their hands busy to finish out the fight. And we will take it to the judges.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored without 39-37, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Ruben. Sean in the ring with Ruben. Ruben, talk to me about that fight, man. Take me through it. Tell me what went well, what didn't go so well.
Like the song we said, it's not coming, but a change will come. I've been dedicated. I had a son. I worked hard. I went out to Texas. I got a camp in. I put all the negative stuff behind my life. I worked hard. Then we gave me a good fight. Gas and pop to the front. And I just worked. Kept working. Like my coach said, let your hands go. Double it up. Follow it up. And that's what I did. We came out successful. About to go home and enjoy this victory. I ain't gonna take no break. I'll be back in the gym Monday. Head back to Texas in January. I'm gonna fight again in February.
Looking forward to seeing that, man. You want to thank some people before you go?
I'd like to thank the fans. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Mr. MGM, Rafael Murphy, cruiserweight 10-0 with 8 knockouts. Any cruiserweight want to fight him, let us know. You know what I mean? I'd like to thank my cousin Brian. I'd like to thank my dad. Ruben right there, my brother Andrew, my older brother, my sister-in-law, Leah, William, and everybody thank you.
Congratulations on a hard victory. Give it up once again for your winner, Ruben Santos.